there's, you can ask, there's a couple of guys.
What's the difference between you got complete?
I don't know. Well, Carl put those prices on there. He might have. Is it complete? I wouldn't.
So I've been wearing my T-shirt you gave me.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You got it on today?
Not today, no.
Oh, okay. Because we have more T-shirts to give out.
Oh yeah, that's the one you gave me. Yeah,
Yeah.
That one there, yeah.
Okay.
Any psychedelic today?
You know what? You can scan this road here.
Okay, I'll have a look.
I don't really have anything. And
No.
then we got a few things there. You know this band Christmas?
That's from Oshawa, aren't they?
Yeah.
But their stuff's pretty pricey, isn't it? Very rare.
Yeah, we're asking $300 on that. But it is in really primo shape.
Yeah. Ooh, here is one. Britney Spears. Shit, my wallet's empty. We can leave. I've got a cent left. Hi, vinyl collectors. So I thought I would show what I picked up at the Oshawa vinyl show there last weekend. And as you heard at the end of that little video, I literally left with no money whatsoever in my wallet. Totally cleaned out on that show. So anyway, what I've got, first one, Drag Kings, Sonny and the Demons on United Artists. Both the vinyl and the jacket, excellent condition. This is your typical drag type music, sort of like that 60s type surf music over top of engines revving up and drag racing sounds. Great album if you're collecting that sort of thing. That's the first time I ever seen that one in the wild. Next album, Richie Valens. First, that's the album of the Big Bopper. This is a Delphi pressing. So probably first pressing. That's a Canadian pressing. Next, this is a like a funk band. The Dramatics, What You See Is What You Get. That was a big hit around 1970. A funk band. Very good album. There are other good tracks besides that one. I should mention this was the very first vinyl show that I went to that I came back and I didn't have a record that I already owned. Every vinyl show I've gone to before, I've gotten at least one record that when I got home, discovered I already owned. This time I went there with a list, so I didn't pick up anything I already had. This one here I think is a bootleg. Susie and the Banshees, the BBC sessions from 77 to 79. This is colored vinyl. I'm not too big on colored vinyl, however, the pressing is quite good. Good quality sound. I don't see any label name or anything like that. I'm pretty sure this is just some type of bootleg. Canadian group, the first album, Chilliwack. This is an absolutely fantastic album. I've been aware of Chilliwack for decades, but I never really listened to any music. So I decided this is a bit of a blind buy for me. I decided to pick it up. Glad I did. Absolutely fantastic album. almost like elements of psychedelic or heavy 60s, late 60s sound on this album. I went to the show looking specifically for some Dr. John albums, like Remedies and Zuzu Man. Nobody had them. One person did have this one, Dr. John. It was pretty cheap, so I picked it up anyway. Not bad. This is a live recording. And as well as Dr. John, I think there's a couple guest artists also singing here. This one had a big sticker on the front. I was able to remove it without damaging the cover. Look, I think it was a radio station originally had this one at some point. The next album, Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, live on tour, MGM. The stuff I originally heard from Sam the Sham was stuff like Wooly Bully, novelty songs. Absolutely hated it. But I purchased a couple of his early albums a couple years back, gave it a listen, and some of the stuff on it is quite good, 60 garage type style. It's just his novelty albums that are sort of, I don't like. I picked this up for $5. I was familiar with the group, but I never listened to him really that much. Cow Sills. This is pretty much just, to me, like almost like a generic sound. Nothing really stood out. Not much I can really say. It's okay album. Nothing spectacular. This one I've seen a lot on Vinyl Community videos. Zephyr. Some people classify this as psychedelic. I don't. I think it's just straight up blues. Just sounds like Janis Joplin. Didn't know better, I'd say I was listening to a Janis Joplin album. It's okay. Nothing real special. Ski Surfing, the Avalanches. This group sounds just like the Ventures in the early 60s. We're doing all winter songs, some Christmas songs here, like, let me see here, Winter Wonderland, Sleigh Ride, Baby It's Cold Outside. So it's basically surfing Christmas music. Went out looking for a few at Alice Cooper, got one, this one, Muscle of Love. This is one where the sticker on it said complete, but actually wasn't complete. It's missing the booklet. However, it was priced pretty cheap, so decided to get that one anyway. Another Alice Cooper, Pretty's for You. One of the problems I have when I'm out at vinyl shows is that my eyesight's not very good. I have no sight in my right eye and limited eyesight in my left. So when there's things like writing on the jacket or writing on the label, a lot of times I don't notice it. And I definitely can't see any scratches on the vinyl. And this particular one, when I got home, I realized that someone had put a sticker over the woman. Someone had tried to peel off the sticker, the top half, delaminated the cover. The bottom half part of the sticker was still there. I was able to remove it without delaminating the cover. So what I probably do now is just get my crayons and color in and finish off that cover. This is a really good, I really like this album. To me, this is almost like psychedelic. It doesn't sound quite the same as like School's Out and the other big hit 18 he had. I really, really like this album a lot. Glad I got it. So for each vinyl show, I usually pick up some oddball one that's cheap. The last vinyl show I picked up Let's Get Physical, Olivia Newton-John. So this time I picked up Anne Margaret. This is straight up hardcore disco music. Problem is, released in 1980, by then disco was as dead as the dodo. So if this had been released like in 75 or perhaps 76, she may have had a big hit with this, along the lines of disco duck and kung fu fighting. It's actually not bad though for a disco album. So, as always, thank you for watching and have a great day.